Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Audi. John Hartung alongside Jerry Hairston Jr., Nomar Garciaparra on a chilly night at the Ravine. The Dodgers stay hot. They improved to 6-0 on the season for the first time since the 1981 Dodgers did the same thing. And tonight on the mound, Tyler Glasnow, first start of 2025, was outstanding for 5 scoreless innings, had 8 strikeouts. And those Hernandez brothers, Jerry, no relation, Teo and Kiké, both went deep.
I'll tell you what, they are swinging the bats, Teoscar and Kiké Hernández. But let's get back to Tyler Glasnow. I told you I saw him up there in the first inning,
like one batter in.
2 batters in. I said, he's got his A game tonight. I love the fastball command, outstanding breaking ball tonight. He really set the tone. Offense came through, and also the bullpen, solid effort.
And when you look at it, you go 5 innings, and you have 8 Ks, no runs, goes out there. He was pounding the zone. Yeah, he had 3 walks, but I think one of them was questionable because it looked like he had some pretty good pitches. But nonetheless, he gave a great outing, exactly what they need. The offense getting on the board early, which I also think was nice and key. Wasn't about battling back. It seemed like the Dodgers were in control of this game the entire way.
We saw Kiké Hernández filling in for Freddie Freeman at first base tonight. Did his best Freddie impression because Kiké went deep for the second time this year, and right now he's standing by on the field with Kirsten Watson.
Kiké, last time we saw you in a game was back in Tokyo, but you're feeling better. You've got things going. So first, just how good did it feel to be back out there on the field?
Felt great. I was hoping to get in at bat on Saturday, but it didn't work out. So I had to wait 2 more days. But I'm glad to be back. Good to get my season debut at Dodger Stadium, and happy we're still rolling.
Yeah, to get some results offensively with that home run. What did you see from Jesse Chavez?
Faced Jesse a couple times. We go back to like when I was a rookie in the big leagues. When he was in Oakland, I was in Houston. So he's got really good command. And at that point with 2 strikes, I was trying to spoil pitches till I got a good one to hit. And I got a good one to hit. And like I told you in Tokyo, first baseman's got a slug and first baseman's hit homers.
Yeah, I mean, hey, stepping in for Freddie Freeman, just what's been the focus for you at first?
Catch the ball. Yes. Help the other guys out. Yeah, catch the ball.
With this win, you guys are now at 6-0. You guys are continuing to make history with this team. Just what does it say about our group when you guys get starting like this?
I mean, we're really good. We're healthy, so hopefully things stay that way. And we're just trying to take it one day at a time. Very long season, and nobody wins the World Series in March, much less in April. So, we're just trying to take it one day at a time. We had a good March, so hopefully we have a good April.
All right, well, hopefully we can carry it over into the next month. Thanks so much, and congrats on this win.
Thank you.
Great return to the lineup for Kiké Hernández. Also a great night for Tyler Glasnow. And no more, we talked on the pregame show about Tyler Glasnow and the adjustments he made to his delivery during the offseason, becoming more athletic because he wants that to hopefully keep him healthy for an entire season. And we also said you don't really know till you get out there to see how
the games. I always joke, they're for reals now. And you're saying, okay, will this play? And it did. It exactly did. He goes 5 innings, has 8 strikeouts. He looked like he was in command. Like I mentioned, about 3 walks. Really arguing maybe 2, but even if they had a couple of walks, he's still like he was in control. His breaking stuff was off the charts. He had command of that fastball, and he looked really good.
You know what's amazing is whether you're a golfer, a basketball player, anytime you change your golf swing or you change your shot as a basketball player, you just never know until you hit the field of battle. The breaking ball and that fastball dart at 97 at the knees, that tells me he has his A stuff, and he's in rhythm with his mechanics.
And you talked about on the top of the show, really 2 batters in, because we're making our way from the center field plaza, from our set here over to behind home plate, and we're watching Tyler Glasnow throw. And you as a hitter, you can tell from that vantage point early on, okay, he's got nasty stuff tonight.
We've done this, Nomar, we've done this for quite some time now. Before we go down, we like to usually watch the pitcher. And I used to do this in a dugout. If I'm hitting in the hole on deck, I would look at the pitcher, just see what kind of stuff he has. Does he have life on his fastball? Does he have command of that breaking ball? Is it sharp with that breaking ball? I knew right away he had depth in that breaking ball. It was a late breaking ball, if I can say that.
You can.
And that fastball, anytime you throw that when he's 6'12", down in the zone and stays at the knees, you know it's going to be a nightmare for hitters. He had that kind of stuff tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing when you're looking from the side and you're looking at the dugout where you can see kind of those angles, and those are the things you are paying attention to. And then you kind of ask, like, hey, the batter, like, does it look as nasty as it does from over here? And then when they say, yeah, you're like, uh-oh.
And we don't say that every time. There's been nights before in the past where I look at you, John, and go, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then it doesn't work out for us, right? So guys can know, guys understand and they can see a difference if a guy has his A game or not.
Dodgers came into this game through the first 5 games of the year averaging 6 runs per, and tonight no more. They put up another 6 runs. Didn't reach 3 home runs like they'd done in each of the previous 4 games, but a couple of long balls, and you talked about it, getting offensive support early for Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, that's really the key. You always want to do that on the offensive side. Is like you're saying, listen, let's get our
seed right to Olsen, the first baseman. What it tells me is he's on everything. He's covering that pitch, and what it also tells the opposing pitcher, man, I better come in on him because he has that outside pitch covered. He gets something inner half later in the game he can handle, drives out of the ballpark.
Only 2 previous World Series champions that ever started the next year 6-0. You had the 1933 Yankees started 7-0, and the 1985 Tigers started 6-0. The Dodgers joining them tonight with this win over the Atlanta Braves. Let's head inside and hear from the skipper, Dave Roberts, right now talking with the media.
His efficiency, kind of stuff he had tonight. What stood out to his performance to you?
I thought tonight what stood out with Tyler is his rhythm. Certainly the fastball, the breaking ball were sharp, a lot of strikeouts, a lot of swing and miss. I thought he had a good rhythm throughout the night. There are some things he was fighting with a little bit with the delivery. There were some near misses with some walks in there. But overall, I thought the stuff was great. Was thinking about setting him back out there for the 6th. But then just given the fact that, the last outing, I think the most he's thrown is 64 pitches. And so kind of to start the inning and to potentially not finish it, we tack on an extra run. I felt it was a good opportunity to get Jack in there and finish the game out right there. And, yeah, so that's kind of my thought. But I thought overall tonight, Tyler was really good.
You should tell pretty early when he's sort of having that late tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I just thought tonight he wasn't really searching. I think, like I said, there were some near misses for some balls, but I thought they were quality pitches. He's still really trying to get comfortable in the stretch. I think, with being quicker to the plate and executing pitches from the stretch. But he made pitches when he needed to and threw the ball really well.
It's like the second inning when he walked a couple guys, like one of those moments where he's maybe searching a little bit. Was it good to just kind of see him get past that and kind of finish?
Yeah, exactly. And then, there was one ball that was a deep fly ball. But outside of that, I thought he didn't give up any hard contact. Got some soft pop-ups, obviously the strikeouts, and then that inning was a game changer as far as getting his pitch count back online, certainly limiting damage in that position right there, and then being able to go 3 more innings after that. So really, again, really good first outing of the season for Tyler. He'll go in that. He'll go on Sunday, so it's the first time I think he's going to go on sort of regular rest. So that's another thought, just making sure that we keep him strong, keep him sharp.
Was tonight an example of Tyler kind of not getting bogged down by in-game mechanical tweaks or issues?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we all know that, he leans toward the mechanical side, but we're trying to free him up more so. And to his credit, he's bought into that, and he is a really good athlete. And so now he's just kind of not bogging himself down, as you said, with that, and just kind of getting hitters and staying aggressive and trusting his stuff. And you can see the conviction of the breaking ball today. There's a lot of bad swings with that pitch, and then the fastball played. And so, yeah, I think tonight was a good stepping stone going forward.
Well, we got a lively bunch here behind us at Dodger Stadium because they love a little Monday night baseball. Dodgers and Atlanta Braves. Let's get right to the highlight.
Yeah.
Tyler, just to go out there, be efficient, have quality stuff, just kind of, what were your takeaway with your results and how you were feeling on the mound tonight?
It was good. I think especially that first inning, I felt really synced up. I think the later innings after that were like a little bit more of a challenge, but I think having that curveball has helped me out a lot. And then just like the ride on the heater early on was a lot better too. So just probably better to throw a little bit more strikes, but for the first one, it was good.
When you think about just kind of seeing all that hard work you've put into, whether it's in the offseason, the spring, seeing it play out in a game, kind of just how you're feeling out there, just when you look at that, is this kind of where you want it to be, kind of with the work that you've put in this offseason?
Yeah, I think I feel really comfortable with what I worked on, and I'm not thinking about it a ton. I think it's the least I've thought like mechanically in a long time. So I feel athletic and free and good. Yeah.
What do you think allows you to in the second inning where you had like the couple walks and being able to kind of move past that? Is that like an example of that? Where
I think so. I think I don't know. I think once you have a good inning and you go out and walk 2 guys, it's like immediately just kind of like lock it in mode. I don't know why, but I just felt out of sync. I think getting in that quick step, and I think that kind of helped me the rest of the game though. Just try to lock in and stay focused.
What do you think it is that has allowed you to sort of feel free and not really think about your mechanics on the mound as much?
I think just keeping momentum in it. I think Mark has helped me a ton, like where I'd lift and put my hands and stuff. It was kind of early on, just kind of all over the place and a little bit more compact. Changed my throwing program a lot. He changed it, and then Connor's helped me a ton with like grips and stuff. And I think all of it has come together, and Yav too in the weight room. Like I've kind of changed a ton of stuff, and like my body just feels a lot better. It's moving more fluid, and all those like little changes throughout my throwing routine and grips, like I said, have been really helpful so far. So the last few have been feeling really good.
When you think about your mechanics in the past, would it be about like sort of like how the mechanics would make you feel, or how are you executing? Like, what would sort of be sort of the driver there?
I'm always very like feel oriented. I feel like I'm always very like internal, and I'm just trying to limit that as much as I can. I think I used to always want to like stay back, like balance, get to a spot and then go. And I think this year it's just like use your momentum and use your legs more, get kind of like long toss, use your legs more, and catch play and carried into the mound. And I think I've just been able to like transfer my energy a lot smoother, and it's not so stiff and inconsistent each inning. And it's been feeling a lot more direct, I guess, when I can use my legs properly.
Yeah, Tyler Glasnow naturally getting a lot of questions about his new mechanics that he started using this offseason. And Nomar's a really good sign, saying when you get to a point where you're not even thinking about mechanics so much and you feel synced up on the mound like he did in that first inning, really good sign in this first start.
Yeah, it really is. And he touched on that, like how good he feels. And we're going to go to the K-zone because we're going to start on that breaking ball. He is really, really tough to hit. And he was tough today.
I tell you what, I've always been a big fan of Austin Riley. I love the way he goes about his business. He is an elite hitter, well, great defender too at third base. But I saw him walk up to the plate hitting second tonight, and I've put myself in that situation. What I would do, I go, I'm not stopping this dude nothing. When he blew away Harris 3 pitches, I'm walking up that plate. First fastball I see, I'm gonna holler at. That's what he did. He fouled it back. Another pitch, down with 2 strikes, and he threw a dart. 2 strikes at the knees, outer third. Nothing he could do is grab some bench. That just tells me that Glasnow had his ace stuff, lefty and then righty, had complete command of all his pitches right away. When a pitcher is like that hot right away, you know it's going to be a long night for the offense.
I always remember it was about a year ago to the day where Dave Roberts said, I don't know how anybody ever gets a hit off Tyler Glasnow, certainly when he's synced up and throwing the ball the way he was tonight. And this Braves team did not get a hit until that 5th inning of this one. Dodgers get a 6-1 win over Atlanta to open up this series. Let's head upstairs, check in one final time with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser.
Dodgers stay perfect, 6-0. Tyler Glasnow really good tonight, and the offense did plenty to support him.
Yeah, the curveball and slider were outstanding. Atlanta couldn't catch up to that. It was a little different way that they won today. They didn't have to come from behind, but they still score 6 runs, and that's going to win a lot of games.
What stood out to you for the offense?
Well, you know, I like the fact that they're getting some hits the opposite way. Conforto's ball going to left center. Tommy Tanks doing a job left-handed. That's a good thing, because when you start to see these pieces that aren't your headline guys contribute, that's going to give some length to that lineup, and it's going to be trouble for the opposition.
Dustin May tomorrow. That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for him is take the mentality and the rhythm that you had in spring training. He was very effective there. They only hit about 120 off him down there. Let the nerves and the excitement of being back in the big leagues after almost 700 days to throw in the big leagues and just get it in the zone.
And if that's not enough, look over and see who you're facing. Reigning Cy Young Award winner Chris Sale goes for Atlanta.